everyone, Carrington here from Open Heart Games. We are back with our live playthrough of the Tyranny of Dragons, and we are about to finish, hopefully tonight, maybe next session. We'll just have to see how it goes. The first part of the Tyranny of Dragons, which was originally released as part 1 of the module, Horde of the Dragon Queen. So, very much looking forward to that. But before we get into that, we are missing a player tonight, and also, I wanted to talk about some pretty big news. I actually wrote about it on yesterday's blog, which I'm going to pull up. I'm going to pull up that real quick, and I'm also going to, blog. I'm going to put a link to our blog because why not? So here's the news, and obviously, I'd love for everyone who's here in chat, and then also who's joining us today as a player, to feel free to chime in. So the news is this. DM's Guild is partnering with Roll20, and they are going to allow people to kind of create, at least from what I understand, there's a very short article on it, which I will post in here as well. It's going to allow content creators from the DM's Guild to create content that will be cross-compatible with Roll20, which is something that I am very much looking forward to. So they'll be able to, plug in dynamic lighting and plug in the character sheets and plug in the monsters and any of the other macros or anything that they want to do. And so I think that is super cool, and I really hope that this is... I see this as being a really, really positive thing, because one of the things that I struggle with and I spend perhaps too much time on is prepping for each of my like individual sessions. And so when I'm prepping for those sessions, like, one of the things that eats up a lot of my time is doing the dynamic lighting, putting in monster stats and all those things, and I'm happy to do those things, but it does feel like it eats up a lot of time. So I'm hoping that this will be able to, help cut down on some of that prep time. So with this, what do you all think of this partnership?
Go ahead.
The only thing that bothers me about it is the way that content is owned through DM's Guild.
Mm-hmm.
That it isn't owned through like Drive-Thru RPG, even though they're kind of connected together or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that you do with that, it's like DM's Guild, has licensing for it and all that sort of stuff. And I don't like that. It's uncomfortable to me, that sort of thing. But I do like the idea that you're going to be able to, it's a revenue stream for a lot of people to enhance their content.
Mm-hmm.
Only means the content will get better, right? So that's good.
Yeah, I will say one thing that was, and I don't remember the video. If I can find it, I'll link to it. But there's a video where someone was talking about creating, like, getting a job in the tabletop RPG world, and also in that, like, as if you sign up for the DM's Guild and you put your content into the DM's Guild, you cannot put it anywhere else. Like, for example, you could not put a module or something on the DM's Guild and then also put it on Drive-Thru RPG and then also put it on your website and sell it. You could only sell it. They get exclusive rights to that. And also, I think they take, like, I want to say it's like a 60-30 split or something like that. Maybe it's 50. I think it's 50. But
50-50, like you get half and they get half?
Yeah, but there are other ones that are, I think Drive-Thru RPG, and don't quote me on this, I think it's like more like 70-30, which is like 70 your favor, 30 their favor. They're more of like the hosting, and they're just taking a cut.
Yeah, that's about comparable to Amazon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, but You know, I mean, I think it's going to be a really cool way, as you mentioned, for it to be a really cool revenue stream for people to create some neat content. Because, and one of the things I talked about, like on my blog, is I have used, I've used some modules to help kind of flesh, like some smaller dungeons and modules to kind of help flesh out some of the other modules that you know, either to add some additional content that I thought was fun and helped, you know, kind of play with or explore the lore a little bit better, or just, just because I thought it was interesting to add into, to varying degrees of success. Some of the stuff was really good, you know, and really received very well by my players that, you know, like I got from the DMs Guild, and some of the stuff had underwater combat. But
do you think that some of the really premier people who produce DM content, like you know, people like, you know, Dave Hamrick and Sly Flourish, do you think that they're going to adopt this because of the licensing issues, or are they just going to keep doing what they're doing and just not adopt this through DM's Guild?
well, I know. Well, sorry, I don't know. As far as Sly Flourish of the Lazy Dungeon Master, I know that he, and I use a lot of his, like I really like his prep method, because it's really helped me kind of trim the fat and run really lean when it comes to my prepping and my prep method. It's really helped me kind of like zone in on like what's important and what do I actually need to spend the time prepping. Now, obviously, I want to also prevent like just because you're trimming down on the fat, that stuff that you don't need. You know, like there's just a lot of things. You could sit down and you could spend hours and hours and hours plotting out every possible course of action your players could take, or you could just, you know, review your characters, you know, and follow the kind of the 8 steps of the Lazy Dungeon Master you do. So I think that I think that he will probably not do it, because he doesn't even really use Roll20. He uses like Owlbear Rodeo and a couple of other things, because for him, like creating the maps and setting the dynamic lighting and all of those things aren't really what he would consider to be quote unquote lazy, because he wants to just, you know, like get in and spend as much time running great games and not, you know, focusing on. Focusing on what his players really want. Whereas I'm trying for a little bit more polish, but I'm again trying to focus on the things that matter. But I do think that there are going to be a lot of like, I think Eventier, which does a lot of like Eventier games. They do a lot of like campaign guides and stuff like that, which I really like. I usually like I'm also a part of a bunch of different like groups for the various different games that I run, so that I can see what other game masters are doing and try to make sure that, like, before I run something for clients, or, you know, even here, like what are people doing and what's really working, and what are people doing and what is not really working. So I think that we'll see I think you'll see some of those names that you mentioned that I really like. It depends on how tied they are to either DM's Guild or Roll20, or both, if they're kind of out both of those things. And then I think we'll also see some new up and coming names also create some interesting content. That was a really long way to answer your question, but I hope it answered your question. So, any other thoughts on this merger?
I think that it has some interesting things with it, but I would like to see if Beyond ever releases their own thing, to have a similar kind of partnership style thing.
You're talking about as far as like actually having a VTT?
Yeah, but also like having the VTT that allows people's homebrews, because I mean they already allow licensing used in the DM's Guild, right? So like just take that a step further.
Mm-hmm. I will say, there is a slightly compatible, kind of, maybe a little bit compatible, VTT with D&D Beyond called Above VTT that people have been kind of experimenting with and using. I've not looked into it yet because I'm at the moment I'm pretty happy with Roll20. I like how it performs. I like the quality that it provides my clients and players. I also think that once you've learned it, it's pretty easy to use, and I like how it does integrate with D&D Beyond. So there's that. But I'm interested. So yeah, definitely check out. Let me see if I can find it. Above VTT. And yeah, that's right. I forgot about this. It's a Chrome extension. It actually lays like right on top of D&D Beyond. So I'll put this on here, and you can look into it at your leisure. But it's kind of neat. It also, one of the things that it has, and one of the things I like about Roll20 is that Roll20 has a good combat tracker that's pretty easy to manipulate. And this actually adds in, because currently D&D Beyond does not have a combat tracker. It has just about everything else that you could want to run the game digitally. Mostly you're going to be doing like theater of the mind, because you're not actually going to have like a battle matter or a VTT. And of course we talked about there being some ways you can integrate it with Roll20. But this is an interesting thing for them to do. So, and I wonder if, like, not trying to be in any way pessimistic, but I wonder if, like, this is Roll20's answer to the acquisition of, D&D Beyond by Wizards of the Coast, and maybe even a trial run to see if, like, Wizards enjoys working with them. And we see, and maybe we see an acquisition in that way.
They've already been really cozy with Kobold Press, right? I mean, they've worked pretty significantly with Kobold Press, so
yep,
interesting.
I mean, I'm
interesting
pretty
to see.
Absolutely. I'm going to actually drop us into this here, and I'm going to remember to actually upload the OBS Ninja link. There we go. But
Right.
one thing I will definitely show you is, which is kind of cool, is let's see here, credits. Like, this module itself is a Kobold Press module. Like, this was written written and designed. Hello, Arpulus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was actually written and designed by Kobold Press.
So Wolfgang Bauer did it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yep.
I very, yeah, cool.
Mm-hmm. And of course, there's the Wizards of the Coast team there.
Yeah,
Playtesters.
respect.
Yeah, absolutely. Cover illustrator, Hydro74. Shout out for Hydro74. Great stuff. Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, it's some I'm always curious who's the creative minds behind this and that and the other. Oh, also, I guess we're in July now. Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel should be due out this month. Or, well, I guess, sorry, when this episode goes up onto
And when
our
is
YouTube channel.
Spelljammer coming out?
August. In theory. Everything
In theory.
is soon TM. So, yep.
I'm anxiously awaiting that.
Same.
'Cause I can't. Yeah.
Very excited. All right. So, we've talked about the news of the day. Does anyone else have any other D&D or module news or anything like that? Or anything cool that they want to talk about in their RPGing world? Going once?
I do not know.
What?
I do not know.
Okay, excellent. All right, well, if that's the case, I guess we'll just go ahead and jump right in. So we will start, of course, with introducing our colorful cast of characters. Unfortunately, Baylor Kisk is unable to make today's session, sadly, and so we will dive right into and Baylor is our warlock barbarian, who's also a 6-year-old.
We'll have to make all of our dad jokes on our own.
Yep. All right. Mordock.
Oh, hi, I'm Dave. I'm playing Mordock, I'm an Asmar protector cleric sometimes. Occasionally I heal things. Just a lot of tolling spells. Make a lot of noise.
You play the electric triangle?
Yeah, that too. And the electric boogaloo.
Nice. All right. And Pip.
Hi, my name is, I'll be Weird Knight here in the chat, but I am JK, and I am playing Pip Cottontail, the gun bunny, and the artificer, artillerist, I defy you to say that 3 times fast, who's just waiting for somebody to say, "You have a metal arm? That's so cool, man!"
And I'm gonna need that guy's arm. And I'm gonna pop back up to Patron for your description. For some reason, it's displaying differently in Discord, and then differently on the Twitch channel. So that's weird. So I apologize. It looks like I skipped you, but I promise you I didn't, Patron. It's because you have. I think it's because you have the little umlaut thing. And it's connecting differently in the little app that we're using to display everyone's Discord than it is in actual Discord because of the little what's the thing, the little chevron that's above the A. What is that called?
I don't know.
Neat. All right, cool. Bonus points if someone in chat can name what it is. Anyways, Patron, you have the floor.
Hello everyone. I am Brad, also known as Hito Hardy in chat, and I am playing Patron Purpleheart, our resident 1-level cleric, mostly druid, but kind of a healer.
Nice.
I also sometimes heal people.
All right. And last, but certainly not least, but definitely the smallest, Zed.
Hey everyone, BGX Mage here in chat and on Twitter, and I play Zed, our lovable kobold monk that wants to grow up and be a dragon one day.
And also kind of has a pet dragon.
And also kind of has a pet dragon. But it's our pet dragon.
Yep. And the name of that dragon again is?
Valdis.
Excellent. I play the part of...
She is beautiful.
I play the part of Valdis, who is basically a giant house cat. I've decided. So there. I am continuing to reset the app because my turn tracker is not working the way I want it to.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, it's because there aren't any tokens on this page. Big brain. Got it. Okay.
Take us to the fight.
Take us to the fight. All right, and...
Don't we get a recap?
Oh, yeah, we're going to need a recap because Pip wasn't here last session.
Yep. So...
Last
COVID.
time. So, well... BRB
time...
have to stop a puppy from terrorizing another puppy. Stop puppy on puppy violence.
So, last time on Dungeons & Dragons, we had just attempted to beat a white dragon. It ran away, sounding the alarm in the castle. And so we had to think quickly. We dug around in some treasure and found a couple of neat things. And the party decided, hey, we have these cultist outfits that haven't steered us wrong yet. So let's get dressed up, and, Zed's just a kobold, so we'll do kobold things. And we start to make our way back up towards the exit, and we're confronted by a group of cultists. Baylor gets to talking and convinces them that the party went the opposite direction of where we're going, and they needed to go run after him. So the group ran after him. We went back upstairs. We continued further up the stairs in the castle, and we run into a giant, well, literally a giant. Well, actually, no, we ran into some ogres, and then they wanted to kill us. But Baylor's like, "Look, we're the good guys here," in air quotes, and they'll believe anything because they're not that smart. We snuck into a bedroom for a quick rest. Then we proceeded to make our way over to a giant tower. Uh, Failed to check for a trap. It rang a bell, alerting the people inside, which were more ogres, but this time with fancy hats. Baylor continued to tell them that management had given them a lunch break and that they needed and that we were the replacements. It was good enough for them to leave us alone, so they left, and we proceeded upstairs within that tower to meet a giant. The giant is actually the pilot of the place. Yep. Zed doesn't have a good name for this. It's maybe just Blago. We'll just skip the rest of it.
Blago. That's the perfect name for this. Anybody's, over 45, they'll know who Blago is.
So, after a nice deep chat with the giant, we came to terms that Resmir needed to go, and the giant was willing to help us by letting us know where she was, which was conveniently downstairs in a room. And as we started making our way, we ran into her guards outside of the room that she's in. And of course, they saw right through us. We started to fight. The door flung open to Resmir's room. Petron had a good sight, and boom, filled the room full of spikes to try to teach her a lesson to not mess with us. And that is where we begin.
Excellent. Also, very important, Patron, I just realized, is concentrating on a spell. That's relevant.
Yes.
All right, where are our tokens? I don't see.
Oh, I don't have your token on here, but I'll go. Don't worry, I'll get it. I'll be back.
Cool.
Oh yeah. So and then to reconcile last week, Pip took the Wyvern for a ride.
Yes.
And so my guess is you're gonna fly in.
That's
on
not
a
a euphemism or anything. I
No.
actually
Oh,
took
that's what we had to tell our 6-year-old giant to calm him down because he's all fixated on this wyvern.
It's true.
Because
So-
since Zed has a pet dragon, he should have a pet wyvern.
We
know how
have
that
a
goes.
pet dragon.
But I understand that, but
The royal
in
we.
Baylor's mind, you have a pet dragon and he wants a pet too.
Yes, but we have a pet dragon.
Oh, so you told him that I took it for a ride.
Yep. So you came riding in on said Wyvern, and Wyvern, I hope, runs away.
Well,
I hope so,
in the
too.
midst of coming in and riding on a wyvern, I imagine our barbarian was like, "My wyvern!" and jumped on its back and flew away.
I mean, right now he's raging. We're going to get to what happens to him in a moment. So,
He's in a fit of rage. He paid no attention to the Wyvern.
yep.
Love it.
So all right, watch with me real quick. Wyvern? No wyvern. Okay.
Done.
And is it wyvern or wyvern?
Well, right now it's Byvern.
Wyvern. There you go.
Got him.
Yep.
He'll be here all week, folks. Try the veal.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Tomato.
Two shows on Saturday.
Well, actually, it's one show on Sunday and one show on Thursday.
All right.
Ayo.
Yep.
You got that easy
Lions
residency.
initiative order at all?
Nope, you'll have to
No,
roll
have
in
to
Go ahead and
come
roll
into
initiative,
this-
and I'll just reset the initiative order. We'll go from there.
So you want to stick me in the initiative order? Okay, here we go. Oh, I gotta click on my
Yeah, don't forget. Always select your token.
dadgum. There we go. All right. So hopefully that did it. And now I'll go over here.
You'll go before me. That works out perfectly.
All right, so I'm going to hit the descending button. Resmir already went. Patron already went. And now we are to to Pip.
Oh goodness! All of a sudden, okay. So, what are the? So did I just show up, or you've been playing me fighting them for a while now?
So you just appeared.
You
You
just appeared.
were sneaking, and now you're not sneaking.
I
Also,
was
we
sneaking,
all
and now I'm not sneaking. Okay.
also we only
Um,
had one round last week of combat, so it's not like we fought with you, but
Okay. All right. So, I think what Pip is going to do. Where's Resmir? Which one's her?
In the room.
Oh, we haven't even gotten to her yet. Right. Okay.
Mhm.
Do we know about her?
Yeah.
We know she's there, right?
These guys said, Lady Resmir, we found them because someone failed their concentration check, or not their concentration, their charisma check.
I got you. Okay.
Did
I'll
she
give
cast
you-
some spell at us?
She.
And this thing here, this thing, is that
Mm,
hard for me to tell what that is?
no worries. So right now I'm gonna draw some lines. These three guys are bad guys.
Yep.
This is a bad guy. This is actually Resmir right here. Yeah. And then these
Can't
are
see her, but yeah.
yeah, and then these are her pets. So this right here is the Triangle of Evil, and this over here is the Hourglass of Evil. There it is.
and then Patron laid down spikes in the room.
Yep, and that's what the green is.
Alrighty. Well, I'm sorry, folks. I just needed to catch up just a little bit.
No worries. I am going to do this
And,
just to make things a little bit easier. I am going to draw the room real quick. Think this will. Oh, cool. That didn't do anything I wanted it to do. Polygon line. And
So-
just to make it a little easier. Go ahead.
I think that the first thing that he's going to do as a bonus action is set loose a new Eldritch Cannon. This was going to be a Force Ballista. So.
Is it the same thing or is it different?
It is. Well, it just does force damage
Gotcha.
mainly.
Let me make sure. Yeah, that's correct. Okay.
So this one just does.
But does it look like does it look like the other one?
So I think that this one is going to look a little bit more like a tiny engine that he saw when he was hopping through the Feywild.
Mm-hmm.
So it has treads. He wouldn't call it a tank, but that's what it looks like.
Oh my gosh. I was just like, I wonder if I happen to have a token like this.
And do you?
I in fact do. Say hello to Tankbot. There it is. One tank.
Thank
great,
you,
now-
tank bot.
I'm gonna
Oh,
need
now
to see a
Nightbot's
bigger
gonna
image
come
of that.
and nuke it.
You're gonna what now?
Nightbot's gonna come and nuke it now.
Yep. What?
And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fire at this one right here. Sorry for the dogs barking, guys.
No worries. All right, so this is controlled by Pip, and it's generic to how many hit points? What's its AC?
So this is the thing. I have to look. I always have
If
to
you can
look
link
at-
it, I can update it.
Its AC is 18.
Okay. And how many
Right.
hit points does it get?
And let's see. Here, let me just send it to the VTT. How about that?
Sure, yeah.
Display in VTT. Here we go. I don't know why I rolled it.
No worries. So it's AC is 18, has a number of hit points equal to 5 times your artificer. What level are you? As far
7.
as your level 7?
35.
There we go. All right, so we have 35 of 35
Oh, interesting. I forgot it counts as an object, not a creature, so spells that only affect creatures don't affect it.
There you go. And I've named it
And
not a
and
tank.
we'll let the people in chat name this one.
Oh,
I'd love to hear what everybody wants to name it.
all right. Well, bow tie of evils. Does anyone have? I named it not a tank, but yeah, chat. If you got a better name for this, feel free.
It's a little tank.
Totally a tank? Thomas the Totally Tank Engine?
I'm gonna. Arpulus is thinking.
Arpulus will come up with something.
Oh yeah.
They know. They'll figure.
Oh
it
yeah. Yeah. They're in.
At any rate, now I'm gonna shoot at this guy right here.
Are we moving this guy in here or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. Can it attack on the first? I mean, like, if I just introduce it, can it attack?
Using woodcarver's tools. You can take an action. So you take your action to summon it, right?
Okay, so that's my whole action.
And
Yeah, that's your
it's a
action.
bonus action to attack with it.
So I think you can
okay.
attack the first time it comes out.
Okay, and then that's all I'll do. And it just uses my spell attack bonus, right?
Yeah, so it looks like it rolled a hit
So-
already, the Force Blast.
Oh yeah, okay. So what did that do?
It will.
Did that hit?
We'll say it hit this guy. Yeah, it hits this guy for 8 damage. And I'm gonna have it over here because this line makes more sense to me.
Okay, fair enough.
Beware the nat ones though. Yeah, because that will in fact hit. -8.
Yeah, I feel like I could control it, right? So as my action, I'm just gonna drop it down on the ground. I'm gonna send it in, ahead of me.
All right, so the name of this is Sherman.
Thank you. That's perfect.
All right, cool.
Good tank name.
Absolutely, it's not a
Not
tank.
a tank.
All right.
Go get him, Sherman.
All right.
Sherman, the ambiguous war chariot.
There we go.
So now we
yeah.
just need Mr. Peabody.
Yeah, there you go.
I was waiting for someone to make that joke. Valdez is gonna bite someone or try to, and miss. All right. Well, that was fun. Hey, look, it's now Zed's turn. Now we're back where we started, and that's what I'm gonna do. All right.
Excellent. I'm gonna step to the side right here, and we're gonna, do what we do. Punch. Punch. Hello.
Did it work? Oh,
Zed
there it is.
Casts punch.
I'm gonna assume a 10 misses.
It does in fact miss.
I think my thing's broken.
I think you broke it.
That's weird. Why don't you hit?
It's 1,000% broken. It's just rolling 10s.
Cool.
Yep, it's just rolling 10s.
Just the sprites inside the machine are just like, he needs
That's-
digits. Send him digits. I've got a 10. Send him the 10.
It's just really weird.
Yeah. Maybe.
Very average.
There we go. It actually works. All right. I got it to work again.
All right. I need for someone to calculate the chances of rolling. Hang on a second. Not anyone in the game, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 8 tens in a row.
8 10s in a row.
Yeah.
So let's pretend that this first one was the actual attack.
Free
That's
10.
fine.
I mean, that is
It's a 21 hit.
amazing.
It does.
All right. It was for 6. And then attack number 2. Yeah, 21 hits again. These are fire damage because we like fire. For 4. And then we're going to spend a key point and do a flurry of blows. Now we're going. There's a 14 hit.
A 14 does hit.
8 for 4. Regular. And I'm going to say 11 doesn't. I'm
And
gonna
11
guess
does,
that-
it does not. It does not.
All right. That is Zed's turn. Punching and kicking his way to hopefully victory.
That's so small. All right. So the chances of this happening, by the way, are 0.000000000078. So like, what is
So
that?
7.8 times 10 to the negative 8, 9,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. The chances that happen. So it had to have been broken for a moment, and then it remembered what it was doing. All right.
It wasn't even rolling dice in beyond D&D Beyond. Like I wasn't even getting dice rolls.
That's
So
super weird. That guy.
Hey, do you guys remember the guy who wrote The Martian? The movie you saw, the movie with Matt Damon. He has a new book out called Randomize, which is about like cracking those seeds and like the randomization that occurs with like,
Andy Weir.
Mhm.
That's Arpulus. Just bam.
Yeah.
Right
This-
on.
You guys know
Wait.
the story of this guy, right?
I'm
This
worried.
guy was, he was writing The Martian, a Reddit subgroup, I think. He was like writing it a chapter at a time and say, hey, what do you think about this? And somebody said, dude, you have to like copyright this and write it as a real book because it's really good. This guy never really written anything before. He was just screwing around on some amateur writer, and it just took off for him.
makes me absolutely sick. Yes, and it has the best. It has the most memorable opening line of any novel anywhere. I can't
Really
say
good.
it on here, but
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
no.
Okay.
It's very memorable. Anybody can go look up, go get the sample, Amazon. Read the first. It's one of the most memorable opening lines of any novel in the last 20 years.
I'll have
Not
to-
as good as my favorite opening line from my favorite novel, which is, "It was a pleasure to watch things burn."
Yeah, the opening line was I'm pretty much blank.
Gotcha. All right.
Arpulus, I bet, could tell you what the novel is for my favorite line. I bet they can. I bet they can. It was a pleasure just to watch things burn.
Plus
My
five
favorite
points
opening
if you know what it is.
Yeah, here you go.
All right. Also, wasn't that similar? Not to get, since we're already in going off on a tangent. Wasn't that a like The Expanse? Wasn't there something similar? Like they were trying to write a role playing game, and then someone was just like, "Why not just?"
That is correct.
Cool.
They were trying to write an RPG book. I love The Expanse, so this is my wheelhouse. Yeah, they were trying to write an RPG book. It was in development for about 10 years. And then they decided they had written so much backstory, someone told them that they should just make it a novel.
Yep.
Well, there's
And
9
James
of
S. A.
them,
Corey is two different people.
Correct.
and
Just-
there's 9 books.
In The
It's not
Expanse.
a novel. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm watching it now again, and it's just terrific.
I'm just throwing softballs at people right now. Just, hey, I know this is in your wheelhouse. Here you go.
So did we kill one of these?
Yeah, I killed one. Yeah. Sorry. And then we just delved into a tangent. All right, now hey,
Well, it's my fault. I mentioned
no
Andy
worries,
Weir's
no
book.
worries. I'm reading Way of Kings now. There we go. There's my tangent. Moving on. All right.
Oh, you're welcome.
Big fan. I'm actually gonna get all the way through the series this time. I promise. I don't know if I can do Wheel of
Sorry,
Time.
It's okay. Sorry for the loss of like
Oh, Wheel of Time is such
300 hours of your life.
Wheel of Time is such a slog. Oh,
Yep.
it got so much better when Sanderson took it over. It was like, oh, great now.
All right, Zed's gone.
All right.
I don't know the opening line, but it sounds good, says Arpulus. Do you want to reveal to us what that was?
Yeah, it's from Fahrenheit 451.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I wanted to say that, but I wasn't 100% certain. Good job. Good job.
My favorite novel of all time.
Fahrenheit's
one.
good. Yep. I like the salamander badge that they have. Anyways, all right. So we have Baylor over here. He's raged. He's angry, and Resmir. So here's my question. So do we have Resmir like throw a lever and then he falls through the floor, disintegrate it, cast some sort of spell, and knock him back through this wall into here? What do you think? I'm open to
I think
ideas.
the chat should tell us what we should do with.
All right, Arpulus, it comes to you. We have to get Baylor out of here.
We could disintegrate him?
No, disintegrate the ground under him.
Oh,
Does spell list have banish?
Banish is also an option.
see, then we'd have to get Marvin the Martian's reintegration ray.
Yep. I'm open to. I'm.
P-38 space modulator.
Where's the kaboom? There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Kaboom!
Yep. So, Arpulus, what are your thoughts on what we should do here with her friend Baylor? At least for this session.
Well, at least let him get a hit in, and then.
He got hits in that. He got hits in last time.
Oh, okay.
All right. So what I'm gonna do?
After Wyvern.
Yeah. I think I like there's so I guess this is important. This is a good point to say like this information. So when you have players who can't make a session, it is important to figure out what to do with those, and disintegrating things sounds good to me, says Arpulus. We'll probably do that then. So it is important, and usually you want to try and solve this in a session 0, but like what do you want to have happen to your character if you can't make a session? Do they leave the group? Are they assumed to be like with the group but doing other things? Is someone else allowed to play your character? Like what happens? And that's a really good question. And unfortunately we don't have an answer right now. So what I'm going to do is let me see something here. I'm going to see if this is a two.
I usually resort to begging.
Begging?
Don't kill my character. I do think one of the most interesting things that the guys over at Total Party Thrills said that made perfect sense. Don't punish people if they miss a session, like do things to your character or whatever. The bad thing that happens is you don't get to play.
Yeah.
Right? It should not be anything more than that. Don't make them not level up as fast. Don't do any of that sort of stuff. Because, that just it destroys
it creates kind of a double negative too, because as you mentioned, they're already
really.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I'm
agree.
already sad that I'm not playing. I mean, if somebody just doesn't show up enough to actually be part of the team, then you're going to have a conversation, but you don't.
But I think you can tackle that conversation like in a session 0 of just like, hey everyone, if you can't make it, what happens with you? What would you like us to do with your character? Do you want us to assume that they have wandered off? Do you want them to just kind of still be fighting the good fight in the background? Like that's something we can do. And I actually might in this case, like they say, Arpula says, we usually just say they're busy cleaning out the portable hole or the bag of holding, and tidying that up. I'm going to say that, like, for this instance, that there's going to be, like, a vanguard that's come out here, and so, Baylor's going to come over here and fight the good fight against these other cultists, and is going to kind of hold the line, and then we'll just remove him from the initiative. And we're just going to assume that he's still, participating in the battle and fighting things over here. That way, we're not punishing him, and his character is still doing cool stuff. So, as opposed to having him fall down or something. And sometimes, like, because, like, when you're watching, Lord of the Rings or any of those, like cinematic movies and having those cinematic battle moments, the characters aren't always in every shot. Like, you miss some of them. You miss some of the shots that happen where Legolas is taking down other people, or and so on and so forth. But the important ones where that still only counts as one moment still happen. With that, Mordock, your turn. I would like to first point out that is rude.
Seems reasonable to me.
I'll need my 30-foot, my 15-foot diameter sphere, please.
I would like to also point out that is rude. You're also concentrating on a spell. We are having a nice time here.
And I'm gonna.
Now
just
you gotta
move-
turn on the ghost engine.
Yep. All right. Who are we assuming is a good person or whatever?
And I'm just gonna move like right there.
Okay. So just kind of defending the back line.
Oh, but I have to get Walking Death up, so I need another round.
Gotcha. Okay. This person right here.
So the one's already in the sphere, so he'll take some damage when it's his go.
This person won't. This person has So we're not gonna get. Unfortunately, we're not gonna get the fanatical advantage, but we do have some extra attacks, or we have 2 attacks. So we multi-attack. So we're gonna attack Zed, since you're right next to us, with our scimitar. Does a 15 hit?
Does not.
What about an 8?
Does not.
Well, all right then. All right, go ahead and roll that stuff. Ouch. So you're telling me I have to make a save. Happily will make a save.
Wisdom.
So yes, 1 wisdom save. 1 looks like I'm taking 11 points of damage, wisdom save. Alright, so this person is going to try and move here, out of Valdis's reach, and out of the Spirit Guardians. Valdis is going to make an attack, and will miss. And then we're going to attack Patron. We do not get fanatical advantage or any of that. Pack tactics, cool. Alright, so here we go. 2 attacks on Patron. Does a 17 hit?
Negatory.
What is your armor class?
In fact, 18, dog.
Alright then, how about a 18 on the dot? If you
Oh,
cast
crap.
shield.
You didn't give me a staff of protection, so no, I do not.
Alright, shield. Or not shield. You're taking 9 damage. 4 of it is acid. And I need you to make a con save. Did you make that con save? Alright, you make that con save. The awfulness is still up.
Birdrakes are dumb. Just
They-
saying.
They are dumb. This one's gonna move.
How many? Just you tell me how many times it moves, and I'll roll that many.
It's gonna move once and get hurt and stop. Because it's gonna take 8 damage. This one is going to do the exact same thing. What is
The duality.
happening?
The duality of dice.
All right, and now we're back up to Resmir, who is going to point at, Patron. Absolutely. Does a 26 hit?
I wish I could say no.
I'm gonna need you to make a thing.
Oh, just a quick question.
Yeah.
Before this fight started, did we have a short rest? Or
There was a short rest involved. Uh-oh. You know what that means.
Womp womp.
It's okay. It just means that 8 great axes with or great swords with wings can show up.
Stop it. No, don't stop. I hate it. Okay.
Well, ouch. My face.
Cool. Alright, well, we're gonna move over here. Since we just took a bunch of attacks in the face a little bit ago. Alright. What can I do here? So I've got that. Sorry, I'm looking at things. Does... Okay, that's good. Okay, 2. Can do that. And also we're going to pass the turn to Patron. Boop.
Okay. Well, ouch my face.
Caustic Bolt, no joke.
Wait, where did Resmir move?
Right there.
Oh, to the other side of the door?
Yeah, like against the wall.
Hmm.
Into the wall.
I guess I'm gonna summon some great swords.
How many greatswords do you think can fit in the room?
Enough.
All of them.
Parliament of them.
I hate it.
Listen, I was trying to go with the spikes, and then you decided to take that away from me, so now it's great swords, bud.
I was hoping he'd say slugs, but you know.
Do they have their own initiative, or do they just go after you? I don't remember.
They go after me.
So I need to. I guess. So what I'm gonna do here is I've done this before. So what I'll do is I can go. I'll have one like roll initiative, since I have it, you know, and then I can. You have a 22, so then I can just look at that. It rolled a 21. Look at that, perfect. So it'll end up going right after you. Bam. But what I'll do with this particular one that I've selected so that I don't accidentally delete it or whatever is I'll drop it somewhere where it's not like in combat. And I've been doing this in one of my other groups. And then I'll actually make the tint color like orange so I don't forget that like that one is for initiative. And you can do whatever color you're feeling that day. Like for example, I think today I'll just make it purple so it's even more obvious that this one over here is for initiative. So and then since we've got since Parliament's in session, there we are, all of our owls, and you're throwing them in the room. Is that correct?
I mean, it's a lot of Parliament. I will throw 3 surrounding Resmir, and then the rest are gonna fly by these 2 up front.
Okay, so you're putting one next to Resmir.
They do fly, so I'm assuming they can take up the space above people's heads.
I mean, they're still giant, like they're large size. So you want one to be like here-ish?
Well, I'm gonna have so how many is it again? It's
8.
8 of these. So
Right now I've got 2 more hanging out up here.
yeah, I'm gonna have them because they have flyby, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm essentially gonna have them fly by. You don't have to place them in front of these guys. So 3 in the room, 5 outside, and the 5 are gonna fly by the one that attacked me up front, and they're gonna pass overhead of him and just rip at him. So I'm gonna, but that's gonna be on their turn. So on my turn, I still have one action left.
Well, you used your action to summon them, but
Well,
what's
yeah,
what's happening with?
I have a bonus action.
No, that's fine. What's happening with these guys? You said.
I'm gonna have them fly by, so they're not gonna be in attack range of the dudes after they fly by. So essentially, you can just leave them up there. I'm gonna have them fly from one side to the other, back and forth.
Yeah, because I think I gave you control over these. No, I have not, but I will. Alright, there we go. Giant owls.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
Alright. So, here's how this is going to go. My last thing I'm going to do is shoot an archery starry form at the one that tried to attack me right in front of me.
So, disadvantage?
First thing I'm going to do is disengage.
I thought you used your action to summon.
I did. I have an action, a bonus action, and move, right?
I'm confused. So you're...
Oh, wait, I can't disengage. That's an action. Yeah, you're correct.
Okay, cool. I had a confusion.
That's fine. How about the one right behind him? That's not a disadvantage, is it?
No?
Couldn't remember if you're in melee with anyone or just the person you're shooting at.
It doesn't matter. So as long as there's someone in melee with you, any of your attacks that are ranged have disadvantage. So
Okay,
if there's a kobold or a goblin or something in front of you, and then you're trying to shoot like the hobgoblin way over there, you have disadvantage if you're trying to hit either of them.
Gotcha. Alright, then this first attack at disadvantage against the one dude right in front of me isn't going to do anything, I assume.
That's correct.
Alright, so I guess we'll move to my owls.
Okay. Owl time. Which one? And you can shift and double click on them, and you can shift and double click to open the character sheet, and then you just moved it. All right, cool. Okay.
They're gonna do flybys on these guys.
So we're hitting this guy.
Yep. I'm just gonna move them a little bit further to get them out of the way of our allies.
I'm gonna move them a little bit, yeah, just so that they're not covering anyone's token. Yeah, perfect. All right, so we're gonna make our first attacks against this guy right here. So go ahead and roll those attacks.
That would be 3d20s, right?
You can. So if you hit shift and double click and open the owl, and in the character sheet, you can actually click the word talons and it'll roll the attack for you. So it looks like this. Yep, there you go. Alright, so the second attack will hit for 8 damage, so it'll hit this guy for 8. Okay. And who's this one attacking? This guy over here?
He's going to attack the guard Drake.
Okay, go ahead. Maybe.
Sorry, shift click for me is not opening the character sheets for them. Very
Okay,
fast.
I can roll it for you then. Here's that one. So 12 does not hit. Does it? Does not hit. Right, which one next?
Alright, then the other two owls behind that one guard Drake are going to attack it.
Okay, so here's the first one. Nope. And yes. Alright, so 7 damage to this guard Drake.
And then two are going to attack Resmir.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Alright, so Resmir. Nope. And yes. for 4. All right. Now the Rezmir is going to use a legendary action to make a melee attack against one of these owls.
Whoa, Rezmir has legendary actions?
She sure does.
Whoa.
Does a 12 hit these owls?
I don't know, does it?
Why don't they have an armor class? What are you doing? Hang on. Giant Owl 5e. For some reason, I've noticed that some of the armor class 12. Why did you roll initiative for them? I'll help.
I didn't mean to.
No worries, I helped. I saved it. So yeah. This guy over here gets deleted as she hits him for a whole bunch of damage. And that was her turn, because they actually do have an armor class of 12. Which I'm going to edit as Pip takes his turn.
Okay, so Pip is going to kind of move forward here, 5, 10, 15. And as he's moving forward, he's going to fire his pistol at this guy right here.
Okay. So, all right. So I'm going to assume that you're going to shoot him here and then move up. So that way you don't get disadvantage. It's fine. Go ahead.
So 15?
15 will hit.
Or a whopping 5 piercing damage.
You kill him.
Okay.
There you go.
And then, bonus action, Sherman is going to fire at this guy right here.
All right, sounds good.
And so let's get Sherman doing that. I don't know why it is that for some reason it's still showing that it's flame damage, but it's not. It's I don't know why.
Force damage? Yeah.
Yeah, it's force damage, but I don't know why it is. And I'm trying to figure out how do I fire it in VTT.
You should be able to just like link the ability.
There we go.
Under bonus actions, it should be there.
So
Did that just do the damage?
That did the DC flamethrower. Does it just shoot one bolt?
Yeah, it's just a and there. I don't think there's a saving throw. It's just to hit, right?
There should be.
Relink it, and you should just be able to
click on it. If you redo the Eldritch Cannon, you should be able to just click on the dice roll in Roll20.
Oh, okay. Well, let's try that then. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Okay, let's see. Eldritch Cannon. Here we go.
You see 2 options for your Eldritch Cannon shot. Yeah. That is a 13 to attack.
No, that's 2d8. That's damage. That is not it. Let me see here. What if I do it here? Okay. No, it's still just damage. It's not doing the roll. Okay.
No worries.
Well, we're just gonna use our spell DC and our spell attack bonus, and here we go. It's an 18.
An 18 will hit. Yep. So
it does 12 points of damage.
All right.
Force damage.
All right. 12 points. Bam. He's still alive.
Okay.
I realized something funny. So you have Sherman, and you have a rather intelligent furry creature who has a P name. So I think you do have Sherman and Mr. Peabody. Anyways, there we are.
Sherman and Mr. Pip.
All right.
Sounds like a British sitcom.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to now go over here where I can at least see what the heck is going on. Sherman is going to move as part of its action so it can move to here. All right, we're done.
Excellent. All right. Valdis is going to move up here, and is going to try to bite this guy. Bite. It's not a crit, sadly, but a 15 does hit, and I think Valdis just got her first kill.
Good job, Valdis.
All right, and it's Zed's turn. Oh, at the end of Valdis's turn, Rezmir's gonna use another legendary action and attack, and delete this owl.
Sure does.
Cool. All right, now it's Zed's turn.
Upon seeing that bird go from existing
To
to
dust.
not existing to dust, Zed's currently very apprehensive about walking into that room and will hold for if anyone comes to him. Give it the old punchy punch.
Okay, got it. Mordock. What is Mordock gonna do? Alright, so we're casting Sanctuary.
Bonus action, too.
Alright, so we've got Sanctuary. And it's a bonus action, so you still got an action if you wanted to use it. Or are we just trying to turn on the,
Ghost engine.
yeah, the ghost engine?
The ghost buzzsaw.
Yeah, we just run around and have Sanctuary on and kill stuff. How many creatures can you preclude from Spirit Guardians?
I just looked that up. It's any number that I can see at the time of the casting, so none of the owls are excluded.
So the owls are getting got?
Yes.
So all of the owls need to make wisdom saves.
On their turn.
Well, not all of them.
In
I'll
fact,
move
none of
there
them.
and keep them kind of out of it.
In fact, currently none of them.
So
This moment in time.
that's where we're going?
I still have an action.
Sure, yeah, you do.
Wow.
But if you do anything, I think.
Any attacking, yes.
Yes.
You can heal.
Yes, I know.
Can
So as I
he?
walk past, yes.
Ward a creature. Targets a ward a creature with an attack.
Or deals damage to another creature.
Oh, that affects an enemy. Wow, that is pretty
Yeah.
powerful.
Pretty powerful. Walking death. So as I walk past Patron,
You can reach out and touch Faith.
yeah,
Booyah.
you can have 11 points back.
Nice. Anything else from Mordock?
I think that's enough.
Probably true. Alright, Guard Drakes. Guard Drakes turn around.
Make that saving throw.
Well, good thing they're wise.
I'm sure they are.
Nope. Alright, give me that sweet, sweet damage. Jeez. Alright, well.
They've still got summoning sickness.
Yep. I mean, they just got smacked by a ghost. So, like, I feel like this guy's going to go 5. So he's going to go 10, 20. And I think he's going to try to attack you.
Okay.
Wisdom save again. Which fails. So it can't attack you, right?
That is correct. On a failed save, you must choose a new target or lose the attack.
Or lose the attack.
Well, can't choose another target. There's nothing next to him.
Alright, well, it's going to move this way. This Guard Drake is going to, we're just
Do a
going to...
wisdom saving throw.
Yep, make a wisdom saving throw. Nope. So 10
I'll take
damage.
10.
Ouch.
Ouch.
And then also, this one is going to attack the owls. Hiya. Nope. And a tail. 12 does hit. This guy takes 6. Minus 6. Bam. Alright, back to Resmir.
Makes a wisdom saving throw.
You are not incorrect. So first we're gonna start with a wisdom saving throw.
Ouch.
What a blender.
Well, then Resmir gets to take 21.
I'm gonna pass. And take 10.
Okay, take 10.
Alright, cool. Hey, it's Resmir's turn. First we're gonna step here. Or are we?
You're gonna make another wisdom saving throw.
I don't think we are.
This is obnoxious.
It is obnoxious.
It's a great combination.
I'm gonna move here.
Who came up with that?
The
Did you come up
internet.
with that?
Yeah, the internet came up. I'm not gonna claim this one for myself.
Nobody in particular. Okay.
Alright, and this is what we're gonna do. I need you to make a dex save.
Is that me?
You and Zed.
You attacking me?
Acid breath is not an attack.
Oh, you suck.
Resmir is pretty intelligent.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow. Alright. So you're still taking, let's roll this. Roll 5d8.
Take a shield master.
Whew. So both of you pass, but you're still each taking 15 acid damage. And then Mordok, I need you to make a con save.
I'm taking shield master for sure. 15, you say?
Yes, 15 and a con save.
Con save.
DC is currently 10. In Roll20, to get the town's roll to hit just in damage, you have to click the gear icon and make sure the attack checkbox is checked. Yep, it is checked for sure. That's so weird.
The issue wasn't with the talons; it was with the
The
bot.
shift and opening, yeah. Alright, so no more spirit guardians. Sadly. Well, wait a second. But wait. I'm gonna save you, Mordok. Don't you have that spirit bond thing from that adds
Name
to your
bond?
saves?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Oh, also,
Sure.
I have a flash of genius I can do as a reaction.
So I think that you just get a D4, which will let you pass.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then you don't need my flash of genius.
Alright. So what was that ability called, Patron, that you used?
It's emboldening bond.
Oh, that's what's called.
Yep.
I'm definitely going to take shield master because then with all the dragons and breath weapons we're going to face, it's like, okay, I save for half or none.
I also recommend Warcaster, since you have
Oh.
spells that really want concentration.
Also, Shield Master allows you to make a push action with shield, which means that you can push them in and out of my spike growth.
Yeah, but
Our-
that's an attack, and my walking death combination would be nullified, so...
Arpula says, I'm not attacking you, I'm just choosing to breathe a bunch of acid over in the direction where you happen to be.
That's right. It's not an
All right.
attack.
Resmir's done. Patron, it's your turn. Emboldening Bond, so good. Magic Initiate, find familiar and you can get another pet.
Got
I have a
enough
pet black
cats.
dragon.
This is Animal House, apparently. Alright.
Oh, yes, we are.
Alright.
Okay, so Resmir,
That's Resmir.
Booby.
Oh, and what is Resmir saying at this time, by the way?
Ouch.
Stupid owls!
Yeah? Alright.
Get these birds out of my house!
Is it bad luck to have birds in your house?
Probably. Alright.
I like to imagine Sanctuary is
We're
just
we're
sitting
guiding
there.
bolting
Resmir in the face.
for 15 damage. Alright. Wow.
That would be correct because
All right,
I rolled
and then-
low.
also we've got a target on here. Anything else from you?
At the moment, yes. I'm assuming that hits.
The 20, yeah, we'll hit for 10.
So I will pass my turn to my parliament.
At the end of your turn.
I feel like I have to make this joke. I'll do it in chat.
Does a 20... Oh, sorry, hang on. Wisdom save. Does a 13 pass your wisdom save, Mordock?
Oh, what is my wisdom save? It's on my spell casting, right?
Yes.
So that's my...
It's your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier plus 8.
15 is be my save DC.
All right, cool. So no on the thing.
No, it picks a new target.
Oh, picks a new target if I can.
Yeah.
Or passes the attack.
I mean, I would have to move over here to attack.
But that's if you're
so no.
attacking. That's if you're That's if
Yep.
you're attacking me.
All right, it's owl time.
Out time. The three in the room are going to attack the guard drake that they can get to.
Okay, which is this one.
Correct. You
Okay.
want to roll 3 owls?
Always. Everyone is fond of owls. We'll leave that alone. All right.
Mice.
Oh, thank you. And shrews. So a 19 hits, a 6 does not. And that does not. Alright, so we have 10 damage on this guy. 10 damage, not 140, 10 damage marked. Alright, and we're on to owls.
My other owls are going to do that creepy thing where they're turning their head all the way around. And then the turn passes.
Chucky.
Hang on a second. There you go. I did it. And do they do the whoo? Will they do it?
Yeah, they can't get to the doorway because they can't. But imagine if they were just all looking at Resmir, turning their heads, going whoo.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Like, I think owls are kind of freaky. I'm not gonna lie. Funkadelic.
Yeah, that may be a deep cut for some of y'all, but
All right. I'm gonna try this.
Clinton in the Parliament.
I'm gonna try
No,
this. Go ahead.
Now I want to put maggot brain on my radio.
There you go.
All right. I'm gonna at the end of the owl's turn. I'm going to. I'm gonna try to make another wisdom save so I can make that attack.
How many legendary actions does Resmir get?
2. And I passed, so now I'm attacking you. Hiya. Does a 24 hit?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. I need for you to take 23 damage, and then also.
I'll pass on that, please.
Okay. Well, do it anyway. And then
Okay.
also I need you to make a con save. DC, so 23, half of that. The DC is 13. So that is a pass. You're still maintaining. That's super annoying. All right, cool. Pip It is your turn.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody in this 20-foot cube right here, like I think it's right there.
I'm sorry, I didn't see where you put it.
Oh, sorry. Is it not showing up?
Nope.
This would be Resmir and the two guard drakes.
Okay.
Dexterity save.
What are we casting?
Fairy fire.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hiya!
I'm sorry. I just need to
No
hit,
worries.
and I didn't do that.
Negative,
So there we
negative on the fairy fire for Resmir, but wow, just really our guard drakes are just really good. Nope,
Both
not
of
that
them?
one. All right, so you did get one of the guard drakes. This one right here.
Resmir
Yeah,
should still
so-
have a target on him, shouldn't he? I don't think anyone's attacked him.
You shot with your bow. That was the next attack.
Oh, my archery. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Which neat combo, like guiding bolt, neat archery, got him. Pew pew, double radiant damage, right? Because it's radiant.
That's correct.
Cool. Anything else from Pip? I
And-
guess Sherman gets to go
Yep.
now, yeah.
So yeah, Sherman gets his attack. Hoping I'm doing this right.
I wonder if let me see something because you have your character in D&D Beyond, right?
I just can't seem how to figure out how to link it.
Let me see here. I'm gonna
Ryan.
dip into that campaign real quick. Looking at Pip. Yep. Create Eldritch Cannon.
It should be under bonus actions, Carrington. That's
Yeah, I
where
see it.
the
It's under
action-
Flamethrower, and then there's Flamethrower, and then there's the Force Ballista. And yeah, so if you're looking at your character sheet,
Yep,
Pip,
looking right at the force
if
ballista.
you click over, see how it's under actions? It has attack, action, bonus action. If you click that, it still doesn't do anything. Cool. All right, neat.
Yep, I told you.
That's so weird. There's the scale value, right? Oh, hang on. If you click on the name Force Ballista on the right-hand side, it will pop up Force Cannon Ballista. Like it doesn't look like it's an actual link, but if you click on the actual
Yeah.
Force Ballista name, and then you can go ahead and hit display into VTT, and it'll do that.
All right, but all that does, I think, is roll the damage, doesn't it?
Nope. No. If you you do that, and then you can hit display in VTT, and it'll pop this up that we have here, and then you'll do blah 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 blah, and then you click this, which is weird. Then it's
What
got,
did I click?
oh, I clicked the thing, and so it's trying to shoot someone with a 19, which I think is going to be at Resmir, which will hit. And so you go ahead and roll your 2d8.
damage.
6 damage. All right.
It doesn't appear that roll though added his proficiency, or not his proficiency bonus, his spell.
Yeah, that's. I don't know why that didn't work. That's super weird. Because it should have. You're right. It should have a. It should have.
+6.
Yeah. Huh. Oh, it sent the rolls to the VTT. That's so weird. Yeah, I would say. So when you click on the Force Ballista, and then you'll click on the Beyond 20 because you have the Beyond 20 app, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that little green button above there should be what you do. That's what I got the roll. So it rolled the to hit with your bonus and the 10 and the damage.
Right.
So.
She gets knocked back 5 feet.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, I think that's. What is it?
Yep. If the
And
target is a creature, it's
target
pushed back.
is pushed
Yep.
5 feet away from the.
All right, you've pushed Resmir back. All right, Pip is done.
Done.
All right, Valdus.
Good Sherman. Good Sherman.
Valdus is gonna go 5, 10, 15. He's gonna go tangle with some drakes. And do the biting. And
Now I
hit.
think Resmir has got to say something about the fact that we have taken a dragon and turned it against her.
Do it.
That's-
What is
What
Resmir?
is this? What have you done? This is an abomination.
Nice. Zed says, no, this is Valdis.
No, this is Valdis.
Alright, it's Zed's turn.
Yeah. I'm just gonna follow Valdis and get into fighting this Drake.
Okay. Sounds good. Punch, 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 punch.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes. 14's the
7.
armor class.
7 fire.
Yep. I think they have a resistance of some kind, but it's not...
9 more fire.
Oh, they're not. Yeah, they're resistant to something else. Okay. Continue.
Key point to do some more punching.
Okay.
Bulb does not hit.
Don't forget you've got that plus that bond.
Yep, but I'm going to use it here because a 13 plus a d4 is going to be a 14 no matter what.
That'll hit.
For 5.
What was the total damage?
In total was 21.
Ouch. Alright. Mordock.
Oh, this will see. I can't do any attacking. Long way to do this on myself.
Position.
Forgot about this, by the way.
What is that? It's on the bottom layer.
Go smothering.
And Mordock is healing whom?
Myself?
Oh, yeah, physician heal thyself. That's fair.
Yes.
This creature is going to pop up and then probably end up dying, but we're going to try to attack. Alright, I'm going to roll a d2. 1d2. Either Valdis or Zed.
Oh, it needs to make a wisdom saving throw first.
Well, it will on its turn.
Okay.
1 is Valdis, 2 is... Alright, it's going to attack Zed. So, hiya!
What is this?
It's a rug.
Now this is an abomination.
Does a 17 hit?
For 0.
Yep.
That's funny. Yes, a 17 will hit.
Alright, this is important. You are now grabbed. And then I will wait. I guess I will make a wisdom save.
And then die.
And take 10 points of damage.
Well, guess what I don't like? That. Minus 10. Okay. And then I need to add it to the initiative somewhere. Initiative. 21. Alright, Mordock, are you finished?
I are done.
Alright, roll more damage. Roll more damage. Because Spirit Guardians is broken. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I actually passed the wisdom save and survived. Minus how much damage?
Just a measly 4.
Minus 4? Alright.
I think I didn't upcast it.
Yeah, I feel like 10.
That?
We're moving, and we're gonna make a wisdom save to try and bite you and stuff. No.
Yeah, right.
All right, cool. We move back. We move here, and then we make our attack against the Drake, or against the thing. An 11 will not hit. A 10 will not hit. Awesome. Alright, this guy. Go ahead and roll more damage. Wow, those are some rolls.
Yeah, those are pretty bad.
So 15, so I'm taking 4 again. Minus 4. Well, this dragon just bit me, so I'm gonna hit it. I'll bite the dragon. Ouch for 11, and then I'm gonna hit this this owl behind me with my tail for 8.
The GM hacks have been enabled.
And Valdis is taking 11. Alright, real quick, let's go ahead and reset this. Hey, it's Rezmir's turn. Rezmir's in the thing. Yep, alright. So, wisdom save. 15, so I'll take 6. 6. I feel like I need to move here. I feel like I need to move right there. Hello there. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to do another wisdom save to try and attack you. Damn.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah.
That's broken.
Win some, lose some.
Alright, you gonna make an attack of opportunity?
Well, of course not.
It's a bait.
That's bait.
Try.
Alright, I'm gonna move over here and use this to try and delete this owl. 12 hits. Owl deleted. Cool. I've done my part. How fast can Rezmir move? Because this might matter. Just enough.
Well, if he's been hit by Spirit Guardians, less.
It's half. Yeah. So, because it's Spirit Guardians itself is difficult terrain. So anyway, Patron.
Well,
This is exactly why you didn't want to give me that needle that let me grapple people as a totally free action, because I'd just murder them.
That's true. Alright, what is Patron gonna do? That is almost a nat 1, I'd like to point out. Anything else? Make your bonus action shot.
double boo. But
Nice.
Parliament is in session. Rezmir's in attack range now, so 2 broadswords coming at him.
Well, hang on. Because I think I'm going to do something. Yeah, we're definitely going to do it. We're going to go ahead and use... we're going to use our other ability. It's a point. Oh, that is so busted. Yeah, I'm doing it. All right. Well, let's go ahead and enjoy this. And we're gonna drop a ball of darkness. And it's 60 feet, 15-foot radius. So it's not super big. But pretty sure it just hides this area. But we'll do it the more interesting way. We'll do it this way. We're going to say, we're going to take a torch, and I'm going to put it right here. And this is going to be the darkness. And we're going to have it have a 15-foot radius of... I made yours dark. We'll see if this helps. Now that's going to be real confusing. We'll make it purple as well. There we go. Boom. All right. So that area is now dark, and now the owls can go.
We don't see the radius.
Wrong layer?
Nope, I just didn't put C radius.
Okay, well, the owls roughly know where Resmir was,
Yep, they can make their attacks at disadvantage.
so yeah.
Go ahead. Oh, I'm doing this. That's me. That's a me thing. I do this. Cool. Good talk. All right. Well, that'll hit for 6. Ouch. Does Resmir say something about being frustrated about being hit by an owl, even though it's darkness in here and they can't actually see?
Yes.
Stupid
So-
claws!
So what was the fairy fire effects, and who is that? Can we see?
Just the guard rake, and the guard rake should be sparkling, but it's magical darkness. I don't know. What cancels what?
All right, Google. Fairy fire canceled by darkness? 5e question mark? Okay.
If any area overlaps with an area of light created by... Never mind.
While he's reading
what
this,
I'm reading is that it has no effect until they exit the area. Anyways, what was the question or comment?
Oh no, I was just gonna say, did you guys see those videos? It's like, what if Google was a person?
I think that's a good one.
If any of
And,
the
and the
area...
way you were, just what made me think of it is the way you were saying that as you were typing it. It sounded like that one guy's like, can kangaroos be milked?
Yeah.
I'm surprised he doesn't have a Alexa there to he can just ask.
Oh no.
Oh, well, I mean, there's like 5 of them.
Yep.
And one of them, Alexa is there, and
Oh,
you know,
it's Siri, and I know what
Siri,
you're
that's
talking
what
about.
Siri, yeah.
Light created by second level.
How
or
big
higher.
is the Serengeti? Would you like more recipes for spaghetti?
So I see what you're circling there, and yeah, so the fairy fire is in fact canceled because it's light, so it's dispelled. All right, so anything else for these other 3 owls?
Unless the fairy fire was casted at level 3,
It wasn't.
then it's dispelled.
All right, owls are done.
That's correct.
All right, it's hug a rug time. Okay, so you're grappled and at risk for suffocating. The rug can't smother another target. In addition, at the start of the turn, you take some damage. And it's 2d6. So you said, haha, 0 damage. Now it's actual real damage. 9 damage. And it's done its turn. Pip.
Yeah, Pip's like the whole room just went dark,
Yep.
and he has nothing to shoot at.
Mm-hmm.
He's not gonna walk in there because he'll just be blinded like everybody else. I think what Pip is gonna do probably is hold his action for if anybody comes out of there. And so, you know, I think he's gonna keep his powder dry and ready in action, and the action will be to fire his rifle at -5 with +10 damage. If anybody hostile comes out of the room, because
I was really hoping you were like, if anyone comes out of the room, I shoot him. I was like, heck yeah. You got it. Anyways, yeah, someone walks out. Mordock walks out of the room. Bam! No more concentration. Anyways, all right. Zed, and I will also mark you as having an action with this.
Oh, the rug has to make a saving throw.
How rude, rug.
I know.
Maybe it dies.
15 passes. So it'll take half, so it'll take 6. Alright.
You're -4 and you rolled a 15? That's disgusting. GM hacks.
What's up? All right, Zed, you're up.
Yeah, what do I need to roll to try to free myself from this?
You can also just punch the rug.
But I'm strangled, aren't I?
You're
Grappled?
you are restrained.
Yeah. Can I set it on fire with some
Yeah, the
punches? 'Cause I
strangling
will.
comes next.
Yeah. So you're grappled. You're restrained, blind, and at risk for suffocating. As it's trying to kill you.
I'm allowed to punch.
You do that if you're restrained and.
You can. I believe your attacks are at disadvantage.
Neat. With Valdis next to me, flat roll.
Yeah, flat roll.
Because of ye old pack tactics.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, I set it on fire. To 20.
You hit it.
6 fire.
All right. So it's gonna take 3, and you're gonna take 3
Why am I going to take 3?
because it has
Is he
this.
immune or...
No.
Okay.
This is a really stupid trick.
Well, don't kill it. I want to
Do
take
you-
it with us.
Do you have?
You're not immune to fire, are you?
I'm not immune to fire. I have resistance to cold because of a ring.
You could change it to cold and be like, all right, let's do this.
We are. We're learning our lesson. And we are going to swing again. Does a 17 hit this rug?
A 17 does in fact hit the rug.
Okay, well, it's going to hit for 5 cold damage this time.
All right, cool. It'll take. Let's see here. It takes only half damage and takes the other. So you take 2 and it takes 2.
So I take 1.
Yep.
Because I have resistance.
Yep. Key point. Do it twice more.
It's not in the type. I'm going to take some damage from it, but yeah, hopefully we can kill this thing.
All right.
How about a crit?
Yeah, that'll do it. That's a lot. That's a lot. All right, so 10, so it'll take 5. And you'll take 5, so you'll take 2.
It's
No,
not
it'll
a
take
crit,
5.
it's a-
It's not.
I'm sorry, it's not a crit. It's a 10.
No, it's not. It's a flat roll because Valdis is next to me,
Yep.
Oh, okay.
and it's not cold. It's not cold damage. It's a flurry blow. It's a regular attack.
Oh, dang. Okay.
It's a 15 hit the rug.
Yes.
All right, for 4 more.
All right, so it'll take 2.
I will take 2.
Okay. It's still alive.
Stupid rug.
All right.
This is now worse than the water temple.
Well, we've got some good news here. All right. Here's the good news.
Is there an opportunity to get out of the unstrangled?
Here's the good news. So Valdis has blind sight, so it's going to be attacking at a flat roll with a bite attack. Good job, Valdis. All right, Mordok, it's your turn.
So exactly where was the good news there?
Valdis got to make an attack.
Okay.
All right, I tried.
I'm just gonna step 10 feet forward, and so that I can cover most of the room, and I'm blind, and I can't touch Zed because he's inside a rug, so I can't heal him. What do I got left for spells? Anything cool? It's not an attack spell. I can't cast light, but I only use a cantrip.
Oh,
I guess I'm
I should note that Resmir is concentrating on a spell, which is the darkness. Okay.
Well, I'm just done because that's about all I can really do.
All right. Nothing else from Mordok. We got some guard drakes.
Here now I can do things.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and roll your damage because I'm pretty sure this one just dies. Half of that.
Yep.
Yep, just dead. All right, cool. This one, on the other hand, might survive. Go ahead and roll again. Okay. All right. Well, that was fun. This one.
It was fun.
This one just dies. All right, cool. Hey, it's Resmir's turn.
Thanks for playing.
Yep.
And I get to roll again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then they roll a terrible number.
Cool. Give me a 15. There we go. All right, so I'll take half of that, which is 3. All right. Minus. Okay, so minus 3.
Something.
Okay.
Suppose you could make a Constitution saving throw, but you're probably gonna pass.
I think.
I don't think you can fail.
Yeah. So the rug's gonna die, but I think Resmir doesn't care. We're gonna breathe acid on everyone. So.
You already did.
Huh?
You already had done that, but you weren't doing your recharge rolls.
I rolled them earlier. I rolled 2 6s in a row.
Damn hacks.
They're right here.
They're on my table. Honest.
They're I missed them 2 in a row, which were
That's
up
fine.
there, right under there. Anyways, all right, we're doing that 5d6, 5d8.
We need deck saves.
Yep,
I don't believe you, but go ahead.
18. Let's see what restrained means.
Does this also hit my owl?
No. It's just hitting Mordok, Zed, and the rug. Do you automatically fail? Disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So you still pass.
He's never stopped, dropped, and rolled faster in his entire life.
Alright, so the rug is dead. And I think Zed ends up unconscious here because you take half the damage from the rug, and then take half, which is 10.
Oh, I take the. Yeah,
That's just rude.
Yep, it's dead. The rug is super dead, extra dead with a side of dead. And then I need
That's
4.
too bad. I wanted to take it with me.
I had to mute myself. That's so.
And then
incredibly frustrating.
And then I need for Mordok to take a thing. Con save. Yep. All right. So no more Spirit Guardians. No, you get to roll a d4, right?
That is correct.
Okay. All right. So you still have Spirit Guardians. All right. Let me check and see. So are you at 1 right now?
That is correct.
All right, 15 foot. Okay, up to 1 minute. Got it. Patron, it's to you.
Well, it's dark in there, right?
Yep.
The whole room.
Okay. I'm gonna hold my Starry Archer for him if I see Resmir, but currently I can't, so pass. And my owls roughly know where Resmir was and are gonna assume that's where she still is.
Go ahead.
Luckily it is.
Go ahead and roll.
Unfortunately.
First off, the one that's almost dead is gonna need to make a wisdom save before it does.
It doesn't matter. It'll die because it had 5 hit points, and no matter what. All right, so now we're on to giant owl number 2. And it's going to fly in and attack.
Ouch. I'm sorry. Can't roll those against Resmir.
Is it when it goes into it as well?
When it enters. Yeah.
Yep.
Gross. All right. Well, maybe we'll get half. Nope. All right. 18. All right. It has 1 hit point.
Well,
Oh,
better
geez.
make it count.
All right. Let's see if we can get the attack in. So this is a disadvantage. No hit, unfortunately. All right, Pip, your turn. And actually,
Pip
I'm gonna
is
make
tired of
things.
waiting.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Pip is tired of waiting. His little ears are twitching, and he's talking to his tiny tank. And He's like, I can't just stand out here forever. So he has boots of elven kind, and he's going to try to sneak into the room.
Okay.
That should be pretty easy under darkness.
Yeah. Go ahead and make me a stealth check.
A stealth check. Here we go. At advantage.
So you do not have a thing here. Okay. What?
Wait, I wonder, what are the boots of elven kind? What do they do? Let's see.
I'm looking right now.
Yeah.
You have advantage on dexterity stealth rolls that rely on moving silently. So, yep.
Yep, I did that. It just wasn't a very good roll. Okay. So at least I'm in the room. And now what I want to do.
So I'm gonna give you this. So as you step into the room and you like step on something, and you realize that like it's a small kobold, or step next to something and you realize that it's a kobold in the darkness.
Oh no.
That's laying down.
Down, right. I don't remember. We didn't get any in the party loot. We don't have any like healing potions or anything like that.
I'm pretty sure we do.
Looking at party loot. There's a head of a cultist in there.
That's right. There's one potion of healing
There's
left.
one potion of healing.
Can we say I have that potion?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I think Patrick
gonna-
can make potions on demand, or at least one.
So I guess I'll just use my whole action to
Administer a potion.
yeah.
You got it.
Zed. I'm gonna try to do it quietly.
What is that? 2d4 plus
2.
Yeah. You want me to roll it?
I can roll it real quick. I'm already typing. 2d4
Yeah, your rolls have
plus
been better.
2.
So.
We'll see.
Yeah, for the enemy, I'm gonna get like 3 health points.
8. You're welcome. It's like that's above stat average.
And then
Bonus action.
bonus action. Oh gosh, I am kind of in a tough spot because I can't use the cannon because it'll be at disadvantage. Yeah.
So doesn't have blind sight?
So I looked. It doesn't say that it does. It does say it's a construct. It does say it's these kind of things, but it doesn't say. So here's what I want to do. If I'm, grabbing that potion out and doing this really quietly or whatever, can I try to sense where, what direction Rezmir is or anything like that? Or that, like, can I do an investigation? Can I use my intelligence? I a smart bunny.
You are a smart bunny. You know what? In this particular case, so normally it would be a second action, because you would be like trying to listen for. But I will let you make a perception check.
I got big ears.
Yep.
18.
You can detect. So on your next turn, you'll be able to do something, but you can detect that Rezmir is somewhere over here.
Okay.
All right, Zed.
That's it for me.
Zed's gonna try to go over where he thinks Rezmir is at.
Before you move, so you're here. You start moving in this direction, and you feel that there's
Another
like
smothering red.
no, I'm not that rude. I'm not that rude.
I just log off.
You feel that there's like something like grabs the back of. Do you have like robes on? I'm assuming that your character has like monk robes on, right?
Scraps of fabric, but yeah, sure.
All right, so you're
Enough to get something grabbed on.
So Valdis like grabs you like by the back of your like tunic or whatever, and like pulls you. And, like pulls you over here. and then just like points.
Can't see her pointing. It's dark out.
Well, like nudges in the direction, so you know the direction of where Resmir is.
Then we're gonna go ahead and start swinging.
All right. These will be flat rolls. 25 hits. Yep. Ouch.
Fire.
Concentration check.
Yep. See how many we get. Okay. Yep, that hits.
Don't you get your con saves in between? Couldn't it turn?
Oh no! It absolutely. You are not.
Because like if you
not
fail
incorrect.
it, then the light comes back, and then I get to.
Yeah, you're right. All right, so let's roll a Constitution save. No.
Fine. Okay. 9 fire.
Okay. Ouch.
Spend a key.
Yep.
Another con save.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. 13 doesn't hit.
Correct.
And that one.
All right, so I'm going to make an attack against Mordock with my greatsword. Cool, a nat one.
Oh, first you
this
have
is
to make a wisdom save to even attack me.
Oh yeah, you're right. All right.
Are you just
Almost
gonna say
hope you pass.
That roll definitely stands.
That's fine. That's fine.
Are you just gonna say I fall prone or something from my nat one?
Yep, that's fine. You're prone.
Oh,
So-
you save.
Yep.
Then you crit fail.
Yep.
What a shame.
Poke
All right,
yourself
so
in the foot.
the sword goes clattering somewhere in the darkness. Zed went. Valdis hisses at because they can see each other because they both have blind sight. Hisses in the darkness at like stands protectively over Zed, who has fallen to the ground.
Again?
Huh? No, not down, but just like
Just
has
prone.
been knocked prone. And hisses at Resmir, who says,
Drat!
"Where's my sword?"
That's my sword!
If I were Resmir, I'd lose the darkness and get my sword back.
All right, and will bite for 6 damage.
And a con save.
And a con save.
So I have to ask, I'm sorry, does Resmir have...
I was gonna say Resmir doesn't have acid resistance.
He's using acid? Doesn't he have acid resistance or immunity or...
Actually, immunity, you're right. All right, cool. Well, that changes things.
Yeah, it isn't gonna do anything.
Thank you. All right, cool. Let's roll
Well,
that.
it was 4 piercing.
I got the 4 piercing. All right, and we're good on the con save. Valdis is done. Mordock, it's your turn.
Well, I think it's time. Ooh, I'm gonna give up one of those. Oh, let me look at Sanctuary again. I'm unprepared. So I'm just going to... I'll do that next turn.
Drop Sanctuary and attack, or try and heal someone.
Nope, I'm going to heal... Position heal myself.
Okay, so you're at 12.
Oh, that sucked. Yep, and I'm just done.
All right, we're doing this at regular, not advantage. Does a 16 hit you?
Hit who?
You, Mordock.
I don't know, make a wisdom save. It fails anyway, so...
All right, well, hang on. I'm clicking your character for some reason. All right. And wisdom save. Hiya. All right. Well, we tried.
And no, it doesn't hit.
All right. Awesome. Resmir.
Wisdom save.
Nope. Ignore that.
Our favorite word of the day.
Favorite
Oh,
phrase?
I rolled terrible against Wismir.
6
Take
damage?
6.
All right.
Con save.
That is correct. Con save.
Oh, that nat 1.
Nope. All right. Hang on.
Does she keep her concentration? Is the darkness spell a concentration spell?
Yeah. So it. Yeah. All right. Apparently we're doing the thing. All right. So we're acid breathing on just Mordock. Out of pure spite.
Shooting
So
that
take-
line. just shooting a line.
All right. Take 24.
Okay, I'm down.
Excellent. All according to plan. So hang on. So no more of that nonsensical aura. All right, cool. Hey, Patron, it's your turn.
Come on. I did a lot of stuff with that.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, I know.
Pat-
The Walking Death is great. I'm so
Patron is-
taking Shield Master.
Patrick is going to hold his archery and his parliament of one owl that knows where Resmir is going to try and attack.
Roll it. I'll roll it. That's right. That's my job. I do things. That's my job here is to roll dice. No. All right. Let's see here. I think Resmir's gonna go. I have a question for Pip about Resmir. Is Resmir arrogant enough to try to? Well, it's not her turn. Never mind. I can only make a greatsword attack, I think.
So she has blind sight.
She
Does
does.
that mean that she can
Yeah, she could
in
see
the
where
dark,
she could
or
see
just
where it
means
is.
She can sense.
I think she can sense where stuff is.
So she has
and
a second great sword?
no, she does not. She says the one. Clattering away in the dark. I guess
She's
it's
gonna have to feel around for it.
yeah,
Or she's gonna have to drop the
darkness.
darkness.
All right, so Pip, what do you do?
I'm going to taunt her.
Okay,
Second
Free
round?
action. I'm gonna taunt her as my free action.
you got it.
You can't see this, Resmir, but I'm holding up a paw. It only has one finger. I'll give you 2 guesses as to which one it is.
See your thumb. All right, so is Pip done after that?
How many fingers
no.
do rabbits have?
Oh, go ahead.
The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to move quietly again, and I'm going to see if I can drag Mordock
Out of the darkness.
out of the room. Yeah.
Okay. Roll. Well, so
Stealth?
I don't think you're gonna be able to stealth, but I will let you drag Mordock. So you can move 5, 10, 15, and get Mordock here.
Okay.
All right. Anything else from Pip?
And I am going to have Sherman on my bonus action. He can move up to 15 feet, which is to go, let's see, 5, 10, 15. Because I'm guessing that her blind sight only goes out maybe 15 feet or so.
Not very far.
Yeah, not very far. Because I'm going to put Sherman right there. And Zed's prone. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And so Sherman is going to attack. And it'll be with disadvantage.
That is true.
assuming. And rather than doing all that nonsense, can I just roll 2d20? And
Yeah. You can just hit
And-
slash. Yeah, you can hit slash R 2d20. All right. So you would take a 2. So a 2 plus any modifier is not gonna be able to make it. Okay. Anything else from Pip?
No, that's all Pip is going to do.
All right, it is Zed's turn.
Well, first I'm going to stand up,
Love it.
and then I'm going to look in the direction of Resmir and be like, I don't like you, and proceed to continue punching.
Zed catches punch.
Hang
There's
on.
a 15.
A 15 does hit.
All right. Lose very slowly.
Okay, hang
Take
on.
5. Take 5 fire.
So as Zed kips up and lands on his feet and points into the darkness and says, I don't like you, and then jumps up into the air and delivers an uppercut, and this uppercut is lights out for Resmir and lights on for everyone else. As,
You killed her.
Yep. As she is knocked unconscious.
Oh,
Or
damn,
act-
if any one of my rolls would have been better, I would have got it.
She was at 3 after all your damage, by the way.
No, I think it's fitting.
So-
Zed's the one who puts her on the
So
ground.
Zed, tell us what happens here. So you do you knock her up into the air.
Oh, she bursts into flames, and because it's fire damage, and as her body falls to the ground, I also, more eloquently come down to the ground because I obviously jumped up to punch her, and I like have a ready stance, ready to hit again. See that she's dead, and then I put my claws up, and I kind of do like the finger gun, like extinguishing the barrels, and I like do a little blow action.
And then
Nice.
she disintegrates into a pile of ashes.
Oh, that's even more fitting.
Yep. Which is great because that's actually just like on her character sheet. When she's
Nice.
defeated, she turns into a pile of ashes. Resmir, the cultist that was the mastermind. So what is there anything that she exclaims as she dies, or is it just ugh and then dies? Pip.
I think this blow catches her by surprise, and she hits the ground, and she says,
No, it was so perfectly planned.
And then bursts into flames and
then-
burns away. What was that, Zed?
And then the explosion sound, air sound.
All right, they're good.
It's better to burn out than fade away.
Oh,
"Ooh, there
man.
you go, there you go. That's good."
There is a. Go ahead, Zed.
We need to heal Mordok because I need a hug.
I got nothing to heal him with. Atron?
I will heal.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, we could take a short rest and take hit dice now.
I don't know if you're gonna have time for a short rest.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, no. Everyone in the castle knows that we're here.
Oh, okay. Couldn't we
This is-
hide in this room?
Well,
Nobody's gonna come
we
in
have
here.
we have a bunch of giants on our side, and all the giant soldiers.
Do you want
All
to?
right, well,
What?
heal. Patron, he needs heal.
Yep. So
I guess.
patron has healed him for 11. Mordok is back up. Does Mordok just like wake up? Did we win?
Mordok, I got her. I got her. She went poof. It was really cool. You missed it.
What about all her stuff? Did any of that stick around?
Her body disintegrates into piles of ash. The greatsword is still around.
I wonder if Baylor could use that.
Is it magical?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It had that neat effect
Excellent.
where if you fail the Constitution save, you can't heal.
It's pretty good.
Pretty awesome, actually.
Maybe we take it to Baylor to see if he wants it after he's done fighting.
He's done fighting. So Baylor will come back here and rejoin the group. That was my Baylor impression. I thought it was pretty alright. Alright, so the party has successfully defeated Resmir, one of the mastermind who's of at least this part of the campaign. that is trying to, or who seems to be the mastermind, who's been the party has been trying to follow and chase after for much of this campaign. But while we're here and in this room, I guess you can take a few moments and try and investigate. I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, we're gonna rifle. We're gonna rifle through
begin rifling
her unmentionables and all of her mentionables too,
all the mentionables
and the unmentionables.
Oh, very good.
Mordok, you got any of those big hugs that make us all feel better?
A special hug.
All right. So there's
but it takes 10 minutes to cast.
I think I can spare you 10 minutes.
Well, I think we're gonna need to. I mean, we could close the door. Nobody's gonna come in here without knocking.
Okay, group hug time.
10 minutes. Oh my gosh! I just accidentally made Baylor gigantic.
Literal 10 minutes in a sandwich.
Oh yeah, 10 minutes in a sandwich is in chat.
Oh, that was pretty terrible.
That needs to be a T-shirt.
I mean, it's an emote now.
Cool.
Yeah, there it is.
So everybody gets 10.
Get this giant owl out of my way.
Somebody get this giant walking carpet out of my way. All right. So in here, there's a large there is a large rug that covers the icy floor. Just inside the door is a 10-foot high room lit by a brazier of hot coals. A large bed rests in a corner and a desk in the other. Resting atop the desk is a handsome iron-banded chest secured with a sturdy padlock. Hey, that thing I told you about, that rug, obliterated, ruined. There's a really nice rug, but it actually was a mean rug, and now it's a dead rug, and now it's ruined.
I really wanted to capture it so we could use it, but oh well.
Anyone got thieves' tools? So I imagine we're gonna need those.
Sure don't.
I think I can use my artificer's tools.
I'll let you roll with disadvantage.
Yeah. Is it sleight of hand? What is it?
It is just a straight dexterity check.
So I'll just use. It's just a straight dexterity roll.
+2.
Okay, so disadvantage.
No, I'm just gonna keep the roll. I'm gonna let it happen. Let me tell you this real quick. Had you failed, this is how much damage you would have taken.
Ow!
But you're able to, as you're, kind of going, trying to pick the lock and, moving, and you notice that there's a little needle in there, and you're like, that would have hurt. And then pop open the, you pop open the lid, and as you fold it back, sitting there is a dragon mask.
Dragon mask.
Are we supposed to know what a dragon mask is?
I look over at everybody. I say, folks, this is the ugliest thing I have ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's a black dragon mask.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have a black dragon as our mascot. Get it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mascot.
I don't know what the hell this thing does, but I would straight up pick it up.
You should probably keep it. Yeah.
Okay, you have. I'm gonna add that there is a. Actually, someone else. I'll let someone else do it, since that way we don't have multiple people touching the party loot. There's a black dragon mask in the party loot.
Okay.
And then once it is updated, let me know, and I will add into my GM notes what it does, and we can identify it later.
Okay.
Into the party loot.
Anything else? I mean, it's got to be special. It almost poisoned me, so.
I like the fact that Splattergoose Shark Hat is also in the party loot.
Yes. It has to be.
Yep.
I'll make something cool out of that. I'll make something magical. Trust me.
So no pet rugs is Arpulus, and Dragon Mask exclamation point.
Yes.
And a head of a cultist.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else in the room? I did a 19 investigation check. I just wanted to look around anywhere else.
Let me see here. So
You can put the mask on the cultist's face as a placeholder.
yeah, place it on the cultist, the head of the cultist.
Yeah.
All right, I'm opening up this. All right, I'm editing this, and I am putting this in. And black dragon mask. All right, saving.
Also,
Can you
was
see what
that
it looks like?
magical?
It's what
Oh,
now?
it's def.
Was it magical?
I mean, you can cast detect magic on it.
Oh, you know, I will have cast detect magic.
All right, it is
Cool.
magical.
Oh, babe.
What kind of magic? It will tell you the school, I think, right?
Yeah, but I don't think that works for items.
No.
Really.
Mm-mm. All right, so you have this item. So and there is no, unfortunately, there is no there's no picture for this one. But there we are.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
It is. Just
Of all
pictures.
the things that we usually have quite a bit of artwork.
It's true.
Okay.
All right, where are we? Where to next?
Remind me, what are our goals? What's our quest
To
goal?
Clear.
Screw Resmir. I think we need to go back
Check.
and report to the Cloud Giant, eh?
Hmm.
He sent us to go kill Resmir,
Is
so...
well, he said more than that. He said to clear the cult out, the cult's influence and the cult's presence from his castle. How long do your woodland creatures last?
That's a great question.
I heard a cat.
Yep, that's Murphy.
Nice.
Very, very,
I
very old.
thought that was Valdus trying to...
An hour, so they
Oh,
can
yeah.
murder more.
Hang on. I've got a real quick. I've got a. We'll just do this one. This one's at negative. This one is at. So you have one of them that is at 1. And I guess it would have you can make it heal. So how much did everyone heal? 11, right?
10.
10. All right, plus 10. Cool. All right. And Patron is no longer.
I'm no longer starry, I'm assuming.
No, you're no longer starry. How long does that last?
10 minutes.
And a sandwich?
Not the same which comes after. I'm going to need to get it back.
How long does the emboldening bond last? I'm guessing that's all.
Also 10 minutes.
All right, all gone.
We
No.
should design it on Cafe Press. It should have short rest equal 10 minutes plus icon of a sandwich.
Yeah, I've got that image. Absolutely, I'll post it in chat. It looks great in our Discord chat. All right.
That should be a T-shirt.
So there is the the group, as it were. I think so that we have some time. There's still some clearing out to do and some battles to be had, which we can address and fight later. There is
What do we call this sword? I'm gonna add a party loot that will probably end up
His
giving to the
Rodon or his
Hazaron. Yep.
HA.
It's a big, bad, nasty, bad sword. Let me see if I
King
can.
has great sword.
Yeah, that is in fact a great sword. It's actually so strong that most of the time in the module they recommend nerfing it or not giving it to players because of how strong
really?
it is. Well, it adds an additional 2d6. It rolls 46 on its own.
Woo.
as a greatsword. But it's also evil and sentient.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like it when
Maybe it
I don't like it when my
crumbles to
stuff
dust
talks.
along with her.
Yeah, maybe.
I love
So
it when my stuff talks to me.
love when my stuff talks to me. All right. So the this is the lower courtyard. And we are in room, I believe it is 14. It is, in fact, not 14. It is 11. All right, so in here, that treasure, that, I think it's in here under, I'm just going to look under treasure now.
Can you make it have Nightblood's voice from the Stormlight Archive?
I haven't gotten that far.
Oh, you have not gotten that far? Oh,
I sure
McCarty.
haven't. I'm rereading The Way of Kings right now.
Can
So-
we kill some evil today?
There you go. So yes, I have the name. I have the stats.
It's ridiculous.
Have you seen it?
Looking at it, what has her name? Yeah,
I'm not gonna
that's
lie.
ridiculous.
I'm not gonna lie, I looked it up.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
yeah, it is. Well, this is back to be fair. This is back when they had just come out with this module, and like Dungeons and Dragons 5e is a fantastic role playing system, and I love it to death. But early on, there was no balance, and they were just figuring stuff out. So this is one of those items that like it has so many things. Like it has, it has. I'm just gonna show it to everyone. All right,
It's ridiculous.
Here it is. Here's
You
Hazaron.
can cast spells with it.
Yes. So it can talk. It has a if you aren't attuned to the sword, you get a +1, and it adds 1d6. If you attune to the weapon, its bonus on attack rolls increases to +2 to hit, and it deals 2d6 necrotic damage. It also has 4 charges. It can cast Detect Magic, Detect Evil and Good, and Detect Thoughts, and it regains them at the end. It also has Wounding. While you're attuned to the weapon, any creature you hit can't regain hit points for a minute, and it can attempt it can make a DC 15 Constitution save throw at the end of a turn, ending this on effect, essentially rendering like trolls just completely obsolete. Like it's really good. It's very, very powerful. I'm gonna let him have it. I'm eventually gonna probably take it away because there's a thing that happens later on.
It's neutral evil.
And it is in fact an evil sword.
Yeah,
So-
but it can't take over the mind, so it's just gonna speak sweet nothings. In
I have a
our-
question.
It-
Or
Oh,
can
it-
it?
Could it take over? Could it take over Baylor's mind? How hard could that be?
That's going to present a very interesting and fun role-playing opportunity for him to do so in the very near future. So there's some additional encounters that I want to have happen here, because there's a room that I definitely want you all to explore, and then we'll probably call it the end of this particular thing. Wrap up, talk with Baglokthus, and then this will be so there will be one more session of Horde of the Dragon Queen, and then that will be the end of Horde of the Dragon Queen, and then we will transition into Rise of Tiamat in 2 weeks. One of the cool things that I am setting up right now, and if any one of our listeners is interested in participating, I'm gonna go ahead and go to camera full as we're gonna be wrapping up. If you're interested in participating as a member of the Council of Waterdeep, reach out to me at carrington@openheartgames.com, or if you're friends with me on Facebook, you can reach out to me on Facebook, or you can reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is Open Heart Games as well. We're going to be looking for people to participate in the Council of Waterdeep, which is this kind of massive quest giver organization. And it's really hard as a game master to just play as one person. So I'm going to be. I have requested some fellow game masters and fans and folks to help me take on some of those additional voices to help it feel like it is a council who's actually have their own goals and whatnot. So that'll be very exciting. That'll be coming not this week but next week as we kind of wrap up. So with that said, if you enjoy what we do here at Open Heart Games, please give us a follow on Twitch. You can also subscribe here, so you'll have exclusive use of our new emotes. Give us a follow on YouTube, on our Facebook page, and on our Instagram. Other than that, have a great evening. Thank you so much, and also please donate to our Extra Life team, where our goal is to raise $4,062, which is $1 more than we raised last year. We will be announcing very soon our next 12-hour marathon. Details on that to follow as we get into July. That will be held in August, which is Extra Life Game Day 2022. Tabletop Appreciation Day, of course. So, with that, have a great evening and take heart.